Satnam, hello. My name is Gabriela, and I'm so glad you're here on this, the very first class of CNA Yoga with Gabriela. So, you probably guessed it, and I already said it. I'm Gabriela, and I'm really excited to be here with all of you, taking my very next step in putting together a YouTube channel. So, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some yoga. We're going to have some fun. We're going to tap into our intuition. We're going to play around, and we're going to really work on taking that next step. And that phrase, you're going to be hearing it a lot. It's really important to me these days because it's so easy to feel defeated and feel like, oh my gosh, if I don't have the perfect body or the perfect outfit or, the strength to do all of these things, then I just can't do it. And honestly, I want to break that. I want to shatter that pattern. I want to move so past all of that. And I want to invite each and every one of you that decides to join me for these practices to just really tap into exactly who you are and shine your light and be that person because that's exactly who we need in the world. So I'm going to be bringing all of me to all of you. Um, so one of the first things that we're going to do in every class is we're going to pull an oracle card, and I pulled one already. So an oracle card for those of you who don't already know, it's just a really cool deck with some inspiration, some motivation, some guidance perhaps. And today's card is called Take the Next Step. So take a look at that, breathe it in, feel what it might mean to you. And take the next step. Wow, so often I try to take the next step and I feel like it needs to be the next 100 steps all at once. And honestly, what I'm really learning and finding out is that taking that one next step, cue Frozen, cue Anna saying the next right thing. Sometimes it feels like that's all we can do. So today's practice is dedicated to you and taking that very next step. Let's begin by coming into a nice seated, comfortable position, whatever that means to you. Perhaps you need to sit in a chair, perhaps you're comfortable sitting cross-legged. Just want to be mindful that if your knees start to gravitate up, that we really want to do something to bring them down, and that may include bringing a little support, right? Assistance. Sometimes I don't like to ask for assistance, but notice how if your knees are up here, the moment that you put something underneath your bum, you start to come down, okay? That just might be a natural thing your body cannot do, or it could just be a matter of that next step, making a little bit more flexible, and maybe down the road, you'll find that that magically comes for you. So, my background is in Kundalini Yoga. I am also doing additional 200-hour teacher training in the non-Kundalini Yoga lineage, and I'm very excited to bring everything that I know and will continue to learn to each one of you. So as you get comfortable in your seat, you might want to shift around, maybe move some of those wiggles out. I know my yoga pants keep falling down, so here's hoping yours stay up better than mine, but you'll probably see me doing that every now and again. All right, let's take some nice deep breaths in as we settle into our seat. And I invite you to bring your hands into a nice prayer mudra. That just means bringing the hands together, palms together to touch, exerting a little bit of pressure in between them. Bring them at the level of the heart, pressing the knuckles of the thumbs gently up against the breastbone. So much reverence in this posture, honoring who you are, honoring your beautiful, sweet journey up until this point, and honoring you taking that very next best step as your sweet journey continues to evolve. Let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And one more. Inhale deep, deep, deep through the nose. With a beautiful open mouth, exhale. Now, today your practice may have brought you here for any one of many reasons. Perhaps you found this practice exactly when you needed some motivation to take that next step forward. I invite you to meditate on that energy that you desire to bring into your life. As you take that beautiful, neat, next deep breath in and out. Whatever you need in this moment, whatever energy, grace, commitment, compassion you need to show yourself and others to take that next step in your sweet journey. I invite that energy to permeate through you and to integrate into your being through this practice today. Beautiful. So we're going to combine some Kundalini, we're going to combine some meditation, we're going to do all kinds of beautiful things during our time together today. So let's go ahead and work on the flexibility of our spine. We're going to come into a nice seated posture, again, whatever feels comfortable to you. And we're going to begin with our spinal flex. So you're going to place your hands right in front of you, whether it's on the shin and on the top of the foot. Really anchor yourself down, hold yourself down. And the posture looks like this. Inhale as you flex your spine forward. Exhale as you flex it back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So you're going to watch me set some time here so that we don't fly off into outer space. And you're welcome to go at your own pace as long as on the inhale you flex forward and on the exhale you flex back. Make this your own. Beautiful. So let us go ahead and begin. Inhale forward, exhale back. You want to keep your head in alignment with the shoulders and the spine, being mindful that you don't flip-flop your head forwards and backwards. Inhale forward, exhale back. Meditate on the energy of that next best step. Not the next 5 steps, not the next 30, the next best step for you today. Perhaps that was just coming here, turning on this video, and beginning a little movement. Inhale as you flex the spine forward, suspend the breath. That means no breath in, no breath out. And exhale. Relax the spine. Make sure it's nice and straight, no longer flexed. Just allow yourself a few moments to breathe. Beautiful. So our next posture involves us sitting in what's called rock pose. Maybe it's available to you today, maybe it's not, okay? Maybe it's available for half of the posture. It's all good. We're just taking that next step today. So for rock pose, you're going to come sitting onto your heels. You may want to put a bolster underneath. You may want to wrap a blanket on the bottom. You want to be comfortable, right? You don't want that pressing into a hard floor. If this isn't available to you for whatever reason, doesn't matter, go back into easy pose, okay? So we're going to continue with our spinal flex series, and we're going to flex forward and back, but we've changed where we're targeting now that we're sitting in this posture. So let us begin. Spine nice and straight. Head over the neck, over the shoulders. Make it what you need it to be today. Inhale, suspend the breath, flex the spine forward, stretch, hold. And exhale. Bring the spine back to neutral. Gently come off your knees. You may want to stretch them out, wiggle them a little bit. Do what your body is asking you to do today. I don't know, my knuckles, my ankles, they crack a fair amount, so let it go. Beautiful. So our next posture is going to be a nice spinal twist. You might want to move around, make that body feel nice and settled again after that last posture. So for the spinal twist today, we're going to bring our arms up to our shoulders, hands to the shoulders, fingertips in the front, thumbs pointing down in the back. So as you move, you're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Again, go at your own pace as long as the breath is inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. You do what you need to do today. And let's begin. Fingertips pointing down over the front, thumb pointing down around the back. Inhale left, exhale right. On the next inhale, bring the face forward, suspend the breath, hold. And exhale. Relax the hands down. Maybe you need to adjust your yoga pants. Maybe you need to get some wiggles out. But just allow yourself to land right here, right now. No judgment. No criticisms. No, she went faster than I did. I had to stop here. I had to stop there. Just deep gratitude and reverence for what your physical body, my physical body, is allowing me to do today. Beautiful. We're going to advance to our next spinal flex today. So, for this one, we're going to come seated in easy pose again. Remember, if you need a bolster, remember you don't want to be here, you want to be here. You also don't want to be up here, you want to be here, okay? So just practice, right? That next best step to allow you to relax the shoulders, bring the hips and knees into alignment. So for this spinal flex, you're going to place your hands palm down on the knees. And you're going to flex forward as you inhale and backwards as you exhale. And this one feels good because it feels like you can shrug your shoulders. If you sit in front of a computer for a long time, this is a great exercise. You're also moving a little further up the spine, okay? You're welcome to close your eyelids. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. And let's begin. Inhale forward, exhale back. We're all on a different part of our own beautiful, sweet journeys. And that's actually what Sianeh means. Sianeh is an African name. It means sweet journey. felt it so appropriate for what yoga is and has been for me, and it may be for you as well. Inhale, flex the spine forward, suspend the breath, hold, hold, hold. And exhale. Allow yourself to land in this moment again, this new and present moment, unlike any other. Just notice what you notice. Perhaps you may start bringing some awareness into what that next best step is for you. Beautiful. Get some wiggles, move around, do whatever you might need. As the energy continues to integrate and land into your being. Now let's get the wiggles out of our shoulders, okay? So if you're anything like me, carry a lot of tension in the shoulders. And by doing so, we can kind of live in a space where we're kind of like up here all the time, right? And sometimes I found myself at the end of my workday being all the way up here, not realizing that my shoulders really had a good 2-3 inches that they could go down. So let's bring a little bit of that into our space today with some nice shoulder shrugs. So you're just going to shrug the shoulders all the way up and bring them down, kind of like dropping them, right? Yogi Bhajan, who is the guru, the master who brought Kundalini Yoga to the West, said, don't hold on to your troubles, just let them drop, right? And so just use that analogy, bring it into your mind, let it drop. So again, you can bring your eyelids closed if you'd like. On the inhale, we shrug them up. On the exhale, we let them go. Go at your own pace, and let's begin. What are you needing to let go of? What are you needing to drop? What story, what pattern, what idea? What idea about how your next step should look do you need to let go of? How can you embrace your own sweet journey home, inward, back to your heart? Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, squeeze the body, suspend the breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Relax everything down. Notice what you notice. Notice if any feelings bubble up. Perhaps you want to place a hand on your heart and one on your belly. And when you're ready, I invite you to move into some nice neck rolls. We're going to do them first in one direction and then in the opposite direction. A neck roll is simply where you bring your chin down to your chest, right ear to right shoulder, neck back, left ear to left shoulder. really use this time to allow all the energy that has been circulating, that has been released, maybe dislodged. No right or wrong, no one way to breathe or not. Just a beautiful movement, slow, mindful. When you're ready, your chin comes down to your chest. Gently rotate back in the opposite direction. When you're ready, bring your face forward again. Place the hands wherever your body is asking you to place them right now. On the heart, on the thighs, the knees. It's wherever feels good to you. Enjoy the beautiful energy of that sweet journey you were just on. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. We're going to move into a nice meditation. So our meditation today is called to invoke a meditative state. So one of the beautiful benefits of doing some movement prior to a meditation is that it allows us to really go deeper, allows us to really sink into that meditation, whether you're day one of meditating, minute one of meditating, or really far along in your practice. It also helps move the energy around so that we can really integrate it as we get back into our meditative state. So today we're going to meditate for a few minutes, and the posture is as follows. Your left hand is going to be in this fist position. Not out here, but just gently rest your elbow down by your side, spine nice and long and straight. Your right hand is as if you're holding a tray or a platter or something. And this is it. Now your hands may want to move, your right hand may want to move up or down. Just really be mindful of trying to keep it in that space and make it comfortable for you. You may have a wrist injury, you may have something that prevents you from doing this. So do the best you can. So now I invite you to settle into your position. Close your eyelids. Let's do some nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. I invite you to practice with your breath. Maybe you desire inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Allow yourself to meditate on the energy of that next step, that next incremental step. It's a beautiful, sweet journey, one full of whatever you need it to be. When you tap into your heart's desires, your heart space, you can really feel what it is that you need to take that next step. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the hands where they are, don't move them. Take one last deep inhale as we hold the breath at the top. Hold, suspend the breath. And exhale. Relax the hands down. Shake them out. And allow yourself to land right here, right now. Thank you for being here on the next step of my sweet journey. And I so look forward to watching your sweet journey unfold. As we close our practice today, you're welcome to bring your hands to prayer mudra. As we close with a Kundalini affirmation called the Long Time Sunshine Song. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Satnam, Namaste, thank you with deepest gratitude. We close our practice today. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here and taking that next best step. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, I invite you to reach out. My name is Gabriela Sianeh Yoga, and I'm so grateful to be here with you.